Hi, Aries. Thanks so much for tuning in for what is the last couple of days of 2015 and the first couple of days of 2016. So this week we're straddling the years, which is kind of an interesting straddle. And as 2015 winds down, Venus, the goddess of love and social activities, moves into Sagittarius, out of a deep, dark, and intense Scorpio and into light-hearted, sassy Sagittarius, which is a much better matchup for you. And, if you don't have plans for New Year's Eve, this is definitely a time when last-minute plans, spontaneous plans with Sagittarians, or Aquarians or other Aries, Librans will arise. And if it is something that sounds interesting, and if it is something you want to do, do it. If you want to stay home and, watch the ball drop, as they say in America, because of course Times Square in New York has the big celebration. And if you're in America and you want to do that, or if you're down under and you want to just lie on the beach, or the significance of New Year's Eve is different for everyone. When you're younger, when you're in your 20s, early 30s, it's kind of important that you have plans, that you have a dress, that you have an outfit, that you have a destination, that you have tickets to something. But as you get a little older, and especially if you have children, you realize that it's more about just being with friends and family and your children and your pets, because there's often fireworks at Christmas. And so, as I said, Venus is moving into Sagittarius, so that's a really good placement to ring in the new year. And speaking of the new year, Happy New Year, and welcome to a week by week look at the stars to see what this year holds. Now, this is definitely going to be a time when there's going to be a lot of confusion, because Mercury, the planet of communication, is retrograding 4 times this year. Mercury actually goes retrograde on Tuesday, January 5, which unfortunately could be the day you flush your New Year's resolutions down the toilet. Now, it's unfortunate that we have such an early Mercury retrograde. We have the Sun and Mercury in Capricorn, and that's your 10th house of career and reputation. So something that you had been hoping for, waiting for, expecting at work will be delayed with that Mercury retrograde. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen, Aries. It just means that it will be delayed. And I'll be telling you more about Mercury retrograde next week as we soldier on and forward ourselves into the new year. But with most people off work right now, all I can say is that your resolution should be something along the lines of avoid passive aggressive people, and don't be a passive aggressive person. There's nothing worse than someone who is in their own way, quietly and sweetly trying to control you, and vice versa. Don't fall for it in 2016. Have a wonderful week, Aries, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.